All right. So we are going to be playing the Ruined Abbey of St. Clewd, which is a dungeon area from the Wormskin Dungeons and Dragons zines. I just got them, and it looks pretty fun. It's fairly large, but we can just do as much of it as we feel like doing. Before we start it, let's roll to figure out what rumors you have heard about this place that are drawing you there. All right, can everyone roll a d6? And we'll find out what you've heard about this place.
I got a 4.
I got a 1.
5.
We get anything, Melissa?
Sorry, do we all have rollers?
Everybody. Looks like we lost Melissa. Goes up. All right, so what we've heard, Gabe, you have heard that travelers speak of observing unnatural lights moving through the ruined church and wretched noises coming from the belfry at night. Cormac, you have heard that a secret vault beneath the chapel lies untouched, warded against intrusion by the holy presence of the relics of St. Clewd. And let's see. Trevor, you have heard that the Lady Harrowmore, mistress of Harrowmore Keep, desperately seeks her daughter, Violet, who has disappeared and is believed to be in the hands of brigands making camp in the region of the Abbey. And the lady will pay handsomely for the safe return of her child. Melissa, did you roll anything?
Yeah, I rolled a 6 right before I cut out.
Okay. You've heard that the Abbey was built on a site of great geomantic energy, which attracted the interest of the occult sorcerers known as the Droon. So those are some things you've heard about this place and some possible hooks. The things may be entirely true, partially true, or false. You don't know yet. So this abbey is in the forest of Dolmenwood, which is a mythic forest in this setting. You guys have traveled up the river to get there. I assume with Trevor's family or Trevor's boat, if you were river folk.
Thanks for the lift, man.
Trevor would have
Be
that
talking.
stuff. So you traveled up the river Hamath into Lake Longmere, and then from there you've set across a couple miles overland into the forest to reach the old Abbey ruins. Here's a local map just to show you. So you traveled up this river into the lake, and then you're going over to the Abbey right over there. It's not terribly important, just to give you a lay of the land. The Abbey itself lies atop a flat hill that's been flattened off and turned into an abbey that was long fallen into disrepair. Let me get up the local map here. So you climb a path up the side of the hill, and you come to the ruins of the old gate, which are right at the top of the hill where it's been flattened off. The gate is fallen into disrepair, and you see several crumbling buildings in the area. You see an old bell tower straight ahead. Beyond it, farther to the north, the Abbott's quarters. You see the church itself, which has the roof of which has fallen in over to the west. And you see a couple other small buildings like a graveyard, a mausoleum, and what looks like an overgrown garden. So,
Do we currently see any unnatural lights or hear any wretched voices?
not currently. It is the middle of the day.
All right.
Does the bell tower look like? Would we climb it without killing ourselves?
Possibly. It's, let's see, 4 stories tall. It looks like it was part of a smaller chapel at one point, but now it's just being used as a bell tower. It's right near the old gate that you're standing in front of.
And that's just a freestanding building, not connected to any other.
Right. The ruined chapel itself is farther off to the west.
Are there any sort of ground level doors or entryways into the bell tower?
Yes. There is a normal ground level door, the door of which is rotten and has fallen in.
So we can see. So it's just the doorway is open. We can see into the first floor of the bell tower through it.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to sort of look inside, sort of duck my head in, see what I can see.
You see a set of ancient wooden pews, decayed and worm-riddled. You know that this chapel is the chapel, or like this whole monastery complex is the monastery complex of St. Clewd, belonging to the Church of the One True God, which is the sort of Catholic analog for this setting. So there's some pews inside. There's a marble statue of St. Clewd, stands undamaged in an alcove, and that's all you can really see from the entrance.
And this, yeah, okay, this is the bell tower.
Yes.
Do we want to go inside here? Or do we want to check out the chapel first, or the main complex of buildings first?
I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna go in and look at that alcove because that sounds interesting. Anybody coming?
All right, I will follow you.
All right. Sneaking inside, you get closer and you realize that the statue isn't actually of St. Clewd. It's another saint called St. Woad. A marble, it's made out of marble. It's mostly untouched. It looks like it's in pretty good condition. There's a small inscription with St. Woad's name at the bottom, along with his domains of patronage. Apparently, he was the patron of bakers, bears, and hammersmiths.
I would like to pull the statue over and just sort of knock it out of its alcove if I can.
Anyone want to help you? It's made out of solid marble, so it's real heavy.
Okay.
I'm strong and stupid. I'll help.
All right.
All right. Yeah,
You yank this thing over.
with the yanking
Any
over,
chance of smash?
bit of grunt
I'm
work.
gonna watch you buffoons destroy art. Oh well, you know this is why libraries burn.
With a bit of tipping, the thing topples over and cracks in half on the ground, revealing an empty alcove. There's nothing behind
Okay.
Is there anything in the base of the statue, like
it.
underneath, inside?
While you're poking around, the loud crashing sound seems to have attracted people. You hear some voices, some very child's voices, high-pitched voices on the second floor. There's some steps winding around going up to the second floor, coming out of this room. And you see someone poke their head down the steps, looking down at you.
Did the voices sound scared?
They sound startled, mostly. The face that you see is a 5-year-old boy.
Did the voices sound scared or Oh,
Say it
okay.
again. Say it again. Couldn't hear you. We've lost Melissa again. So it looks like a 5-year-old boy, and he pokes his head down and just shouts at you in a very demanding tone what you're doing in his chapel.
Your chapel? I mean,
Of course, this is my chapel, he shouts back at you. I live here with Mr. Rag'n'Bone and my brother and sisters. Get out of here.
who's
You're not supposed to
Mr.
be here.
Rag'n'Bone?
Mr. Rag'n'Bone doesn't want to see you.
Well,
This
can you
place
just
is for
tell?
us.
Can you just tell him we're here?
It's his sleepy time right now.
Oh. I kind of want to gesture to the other members of the party and like pantomime. I mean, should we check this out? I mean,
Normally I'd send our slave, but he seems to be out to lunch. So yeah, I'll go upstairs.
all right. I will run forward and just sort of like grab the kid and try and, you know, put my hand over his mouth so he can't scream or anything.
Yeah, so you can run up the stairs towards him. He's definitely made enough ruckus. You see 2 other figures appear behind him, which looks like a girl about 6 years old and a boy looks about 8 years old.
Okay.
The girl, once she sees you grab the little boy, pulls out a dagger and points it at you. And screams at you to let him go, or Mr. Rag'n'Bones will take your teeth.
All right, we'll let you go. Just promise not to scream.
We're
Don't
not
make
here to
any
hurt you.
noise.
Good.
We're not
let
here to
it-
hurt you. We're looking for
I'll
a friend.
let the boy go.
Okay. He runs back upstairs. And the girl screams at you to get out of there. And she sort of walks down the steps, poking at you with the dagger. A close inspection reveals that the dagger looks very finely crafted. It might be made out of silver.
Uh-huh. Can we try to disarm her?
You can try. You guys okay
All
with
right.
that?
Is everybody up for that? Well, I guess it's just me and you, Trevor, so...
Yeah, go for it. I got
All
a
right.
shield and an axe. I don't want to smack her with the axe.
Yeah,
I'm a
all right, I'll just
monster.
run forward and try and just sort of grab her arm.
We can do that. Let's just do a contested dexterity roll. So
Okay.
roll plus dex, and I'll roll for her and see what we get.
And that's 2 dice.
Yep.
All right, I got an 11.
Yeah, you grab her.
Okay.
You snatch her arm. You snatch the arm holding the dagger, and she's like wrestling back and forth, but you got her arm.
Okay, I'm just going to take the dagger out of her hand and then let her go.
All right. She looks scared, and she and the other kids scramble back up the stairs, screaming for Mr. Rag'n'Bones.
Oh.
I'm not sure that my character is particularly good with kids.
I'm not sure we have that. Anyone has that specialty here.
Yeah.
We want to follow him, or do we want to let him be?
Let's head upstairs. I'll
Oh
go right
dear.
Okay.
We will. Well, I'll follow them upstairs.
Okay. Up on the second floor.
Is Cormac still muted, by the way?
Okay.
Yeah,
Philip
I'm
muted
still
himself.
muted.
Okay. There we go.
It's a decrepit room full of rags
Okay.
and
Okay.
broken furniture up on the second floor. And the children are all huddled in one corner, still screaming for Mr. Rag'n'Bones. There is another staircase leading up to the third floor.
Okay. Do the kids look like they are like malnourished or?
Yes.
Okay.
Their hands are caked in mud, and a lot of their fingernails are broken. That's one thing you noticed. Oh, the girl is
Like
also
they-
wearing what appears to be a locket around her neck.
Okay.
Well, I'm kind of a fan of stopping the screaming and being reassuring, and maybe to show them we're friendly, offering them some of the rations. I have rations in my pack ×3, so I mean, we could give them more to let them
Yeah,
know
that's a
we're
good
not
idea.
here to terrorize them. We're just not good with kids. How do they respond to these overtures? We're not here to kill you. We're not here to hurt you.
I'm gonna have to go. This is not. Ben, this is not possible when my daughter's awake. I gotta go.
Okay.
Thanks, man. All
Sure.
right, bye.
See ya.
The screaming of kids has frightened Blaze away. Back to the boat.
Blaze kicks off and runs for his life.
Back to the boat.
I don't believe that. He runs at monsters. What the heck? Okay.
Yeah, some
Everyone
of them
has their breaking point.
Some of them snatch the food away from you and start eating it in one corner.
Okay.
One thing you notice is that on the windowsill leading to the outside of the tower, there are 2 crows sitting there looking at you. And one of them hops over to one of the kids and starts eating some of the food, and the kid's like feeding him the food.
Actually giving it to him?
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Probably important. Let's see.
Well, the kids are not... Oh, go ahead.
For my rumor, looking back at my rumor, how old is Lady Harrimore's daughter? Do I know?
About the age of these kids, or of the girl.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna just kind of questioningly say, Violet?
She looks directly at you and then looks away again.
So she responds in some way, not necessarily her name. Interesting. Guys, I think this might be someone we're looking for.
We found her.
We'll ask her if she wants to go back home.
It's
Yeah.
Is that what you ask her, Trevor?
Yeah, I say, we're here to take you home.
She says, I don't want to go home. This is my home now. My mother keeps telling me to come home, but I keep telling her that Mr. Rag'n'Bones takes care of me now.
Oh, that's
Where
not
is
good.
your mother?
My mother is the Lady of Castle Harrimore.
How do you talk to her?
She clams up immediately.
Oh, interesting.
Hmm.
Did she give you that locket?
She nods at you. Looking around, you see that there are on the other windowsill on the other side of the room, there's now more crows. There's like 10 crows on the windowsills looking at you.
Ah, it's the birds. Hitchcock.
Can the windows be shut?
No, there are no window shuttings. They're open arches.
Okay. I want to just dug my head up to the next floor up and just see what's up there while they're talking to the kid.
Sure. On the third floor, there's 4 floors total to this tower. You can see from the outside. The third floor is full of what looks like taxidermied animals. That's all you can see just by poking your head in real quick.
Okay. I will relay this information and then ask the kids, what are all those animals upstairs?
I wish asked.
All right, Melissa, we lost you again. The kids say that those are Mr. Rag'n'Bones' friends.
Mr. Rag'n'Bones' friends.
What about these birds? Are they Mr. Rag'n'Bones' friends too?
The kids just sort of look at each other and giggle.
That's terrifying.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, give me a second. Can you hear me?
You're in the robot well again.
Okay. I ask Violet if she can talk to her mother through that locket.
She grabs the locket and sticks it into her shirt to try and get it away from you. Some of the crows are now hopping into the room, and they're starting to fill up the floor.
Okay, I say we move up to the next room above.
You want to trap ourselves? Okay,
Or go
let's
down?
try
Okay,
it.
all right, let's just go downstairs. I think that's fair.
Well, further up, further in. I don't know. We can't fly is the only thing.
I mean, I can't imagine birds are too dangerous in more enclosed spaces. But
I don't know, man. They're like dinosaurs. They can be creepy.
well, I'm assuming they're creepy. All right, up or down?
Let's find Mr.
Take one more look
Rag'n'Bones.
upstairs.
Let's go up.
Okay.
Let's go up. Why not?
All right, let's do it. All right,
All right,
we're
Yeah.
gonna move upstairs.
over the stairs. All the crows kind of like look up and watch you go as you walk up the stairs.
But they're
you
not
go up to the
coming.
No, they're just watching you. Up on the third floor, yeah, it's a big room full of what looks like taxidermied animals. And there's one last
The
staircase
animals.
up to the top floor, Which at the
Oh,
top
there's
floor is the
another
actual
floor.
belfry. The fourth floor is the actual top of the tower where there's the actual bell, the bell tower.
Okay. I'll
What
take
kind
a
of
look
animals
up
do
there.
we?
Sorry, Trevor?
What kind of animals do we see?
Let's see here. They're mostly array of woodland creatures, squirrels, raccoons, and stuff like that. You notice what's weird is that they have very realistic looking teeth.
Hmm.
She said something about
Like-
teeth earlier, didn't she?
Woodland creatures a la South Park.
Possibly.
Uh,
But not like bears or.
No,
Lions.
smaller creatures. Not like big game.
all right.
Okay, you mentioned realistic looking teeth. I'm assuming that means something strange as opposed to normal chipmunk teeth. So are they actually animal teeth?
If you get close enough to look, they are all human teeth.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I thought so.
They've all
I knew
been
that
sewn
was
into the
wrong.
taxidermied animals' mouths.
Yeah, that she was talking about. He was
Cool.
going to take our teeth earlier.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Dragon Bones takes human teeth. Great.
All right, let's look up.
All
Let's
right.
look up at the next floor.
Does anyone have a
Yeah,
rope?
let's do that. No. Not even a
Nope.
chain, sorry.
Nope.
I have a 10-foot chain. Okay. Anyway, I'm just thinking. I'm trying to think ahead.
That's probably smart.
Escape plan. I love it.
Yeah, because I have iron spikes, but I don't. Anyway. Well. Okay, that's a plan. Anyway,
You can
So-
still do a little rappelling, maybe.
yeah.
Up on the very top of the building, it's still enclosed, but there's like big windows all around, and there's a giant bronze bell still in functional shape hanging there.
Oh, I want to take its rope.
the one that's hanging off of it.
Yeah. Without
Sure, I'll-
ringing the bell.
All right, but you'd have to climb up onto the top of it to untie it. But before you do that, you notice that the rafters are just packed with crows.
God dang it.
And there is
question.
there's these weird shadows that are fluctuating around the room. It's much darker in here than it should be, given that it's full daylight outside.
While we're just looking, is there anything written on the bell?
Nothing in particular, no.
Rats. Okay.
There's probably some religious
Um,
imagery on it.
Okay. But it's native imagery. It wasn't like we mentioned maybe like a cult activity afterwards. So it isn't like somebody came later and did stuff.
No, it
This
looks
is
like
like
this is
the original
very-
bell.
yeah, very old handiwork.
Mhm.
Okay. No, that's cool. Creepy shadows, but are the birds like moving?
Some of them are kind of
That seems
flapping their
weird.
feathers. A lot of them seem to be asleep. While you're up there, a small flock of ravens, probably the ones from the lower floor, fly up and rejoin the rest of them here. But the ones that fly up seem to be awake and they're watching you.
So-
Yeah, this could get hairy, guys. Maybe
Yeah.
we shouldn't stick around.
It might be time to back out.
Yeah.
I will leave the
Because-
rope.
We haven't seen Mr. Dragon Bones, or maybe we have, but let's not jump to conclusions. Let's head back down.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got to have hands, right? So I don't think he's a bird. At least not full time.
I think
He
he's.
could be a
well,
man
anyway.
made of birds.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Silas is a river person. He knows fish better than birds.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I know books. I don't know living things. Sorry.
All right. What do we want to do about this kid and her locket?
Well, we hear why he doesn't want
Hmm?
Say again, Melissa?
what to do. It's like, I don't we should ask.
Sorry, Melissa, we lost you again.
All
What do you want
right.
to do, Trevor?
I'm sure she had a great idea, but geez, yeah, like I mean, she's a kid, right? So we can
Maybe just
probably take her back. Do we know how far is Castle Harrimore?
Castle Harrimore, let me just check here. Bum, bum, bum. It's on the southern bank of the Groaning Loch. So it's not that far, a couple hours, actually. It's within the Forest of Dolmenwood.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Do we want to do that before we do anything else?
Well, are we saying that Blaze, is he disappeared, or is he like back at the boat? Could we take her back and leave her with him?
Probably, yeah. Let's say that he's waiting back at the boat.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I say, so Melissa suggests that we ask her why she doesn't want to go back, but then I say we just, grab her and take her back and leave her with Blaze while we explore the rest of the castle.
Yeah, I mean, we're not social workers. We're here for the money, right?
Right.
Did we ask her why she doesn't want to go back?
No,
I
not
can't
yet.
remember. Like, there might be a reason.
There might be a reason.
There's probably a reason.
It doesn't seem like she'd be treated better here than at a castle.
Yeah.
And she's kept the locket. I don't know.
I mean, she looks like she's under some kind of enchantment or something,
Right.
Some
Duress
kind of
of some
Pied
sort.
Piper, Mr. Rag and Bones thing.
Yeah. So what does she have to say about this?
Well, let's go ask her.
All right, you can climb back down and ask her, and
Yeah.
she just
Yeah,
says
let's do that.
she just says that Mr. Rag and Bones is her family now.
Okay.
She'd never, ever, ever want to leave Mr. Rag and Bones.
Does
Oh,
she
dear.
appear scared when she says that? As though, is she saying, I love Big Brother? Or is she, like, speaking in a heartfelt tone?
She seems totally sincere.
Okay.
Oh, totally enchantment. Yep.
Yeah.
Diagnosis. Bewitched.
I have a fishing net. We can just throw it on her and drag her out of here.
Dude, we're gonna get our eyes pecked out. I don't think that's a good idea.
Yeah, we might upset Mr. Rag and Bones.
Yeah.
I think we should go looking for trouble and leave this trouble alone until later.
All right.
Like,
Yeah, as soon as you go back down and chat with the girl, all the birds show up at the windowsills again.
They come back again. They're
Yeah,
watching
see.
us. Yeah.
They're not leaving
Not
you
just
alone.
birds.
All right, we'll go back down to the bottom floor then.
Okay.
yeah.
You said
Okay,
that
and we should
all
probably.
their fingers were broken and their hands were muddy?
Yes.
Yeah.
So they're digging somewhere, it seems like.
Yeah, so we should keep an eye out for what Mr. Rag and Bones is digging for. What he's got these kids doing.
Yeah.
Okay. So just a reminder, the complex or the whole monastery area, there's a standalone building that looks like the Abbott's quarters. The ruined church itself, what looks like an overgrown
I don't know
garden.
if they were looking for food or.
There's a graveyard and a mausoleum.
Okay.
That's an area.
Let's go look in the graveyard for. Oh no, let's go look in the mausoleum for some place
while it's
where they
still
might be digging.
daylight. Yeah. While the sun's still out.
Yeah.
Okay, so this looks like an opulent tomb from someone. There's a carving over the top. Someone named Heka Dedekon, and it looks like he was one of the abbots of the abbey itself. It's definitely in better shape than most of the surviving structures, though a lot of the little carvings and gargoyles and stuff have been broken off. Above the threshold, there's an inscription in Latin that says, "In death, all men are equal." Just want to poke your head in?
Yeah. Let us.
Inside, it's been plundered. The tomb itself has been crowbarred open. There is something that looks like it's made out of living shadow standing over the tomb looking into it. And it looks up at you as you walk in, and it kind of gestures for you to come inside.
Oh, what do you mean by living shadow? Do we have any light? Any light sources that we can... Well, I have a lantern. I'm going to shine my lantern at the... Take out my lantern and light it and shine it at the shadow that's
Good
there.
idea.
It looks like a stunted jet black humanoid with only rudimentary features. And it gestures down into the tomb where you can see the corpse, or the skeleton, I suppose, of the abbot who was buried here long ago. The skeleton is missing its teeth.
Ooh.
The skeleton is missing its teeth. I asked the shadow, are those your bones? Pointing.
No. These are the bones of the abbot, it says, looking down at you. It's missing its teeth. It does talk to you.
Okay.
It says it's missing its teeth. I'd like you to return them.
Who are you?
It doesn't respond. It doesn't respond to that question.
Are you Mr. Rag and Bones?
He laughs. Rag and Bones is up in the tower. He's been taking a lot of the teeth from here. I haven't been able to get a single one.
What do you want the teeth for?
I'm hungry, it says.
Why don't you go take the teeth from Rag and Bones?
I don't like climbing that tower.
Neither do we.
Understandable. However, I know much about this monastery. I can answer questions that you might have, but I will need these teeth first.
Oh, okay. And Rag and Bones, did he take these teeth?
It seems to be all that he wants these days. Just digging up corpses, taking the teeth, leaving nothing for the rest of us.
Oh, so they're digging up bodies.
Ew.
Yeah. To take
That's
the
rough,
teeth.
kids. That's rough.
Do we think?
Yeah, who wouldn't want to leave? Who wouldn't want to leave or stay?
Did the abbot have any gold teeth or any any teeth that were distinctive in any way?
The thing shrugs. How would I know?
I
They've all
don't
been
know.
taken.
That's a good question. If we bring you these teeth, you'll answer questions about the monastery?
Yes. One question each.
Per tooth?
Per person.
Negotiation.
I am not so generous.
Okay, we'll be right back with the teeth.
Okay.
Let us.
We're not going back with those teeth, really, are we?
I'll just say that you guys have heard of creatures like this. It's called a scrike, and what it does is that it is drawn to places like this, and it tends to eat corpses and dead bodies, but it consumes their history. It lives off of history.
So once it's eaten a history, does that mean that the thing's history is forgotten?
I don't think so. It just seems to consume the history of the place, so it knows everything that happened to it. So that's why it seems to seek out old places with a lot of history, because that sustains it.
Okay. That makes sense. Well, guys,
That's great.
what do we want to do?
Is that the only thing in the mausoleum? Just this?
Everything else
has
has been
scripe. It's been plundered.
Yeah, it's been plundered. This place looks like it's been hundreds of years old, so tomb robbers have probably come through here several times already. A lot of the obvious stuff on the surface looks like it's been cleaned up.
Got it.
Well, I don't think that we'll be allowed to just go take the teeth back from Mr. Rag and Bones without some kind of repercussion.
Or trade.
Or trade. So, Melissa, your character is some kind of scholar or something?
Yeah, Scrivener.
Can
I
you...
dropped out. Are we in the mausoleum? Or
Yes.
where are we?
Yeah, did you hear about the scrike?
I did hear that there was a strike. Yes.
Okay.
Do I know anything about this, Ben?
Yeah, it's a.
Do I know anything?
I'll say that you guys know about it. It's a creature that feeds off of history, basically. So it goes to very old places and eats very old bodies to consume their history.
So could we possibly bargain with it by, I mean, you are a scholar. I mean, do you have like
Knowledge of
scholarly
history.
histories you could relate? Knowledge of history you could give the strike in return for some information?
It actually has to. It actually has to eat old stuff.
Ah, shoot.
It
Dang.
physically absorbs it.
Oh, okay.
You know, the only thing I think I sold everything. I can't
Okay.
remember. At one point in time, I had like an old piece of jewelry, but I may have sold that.
Okay. Well, why don't we go check out, so we can check out the church or the abbot's quarters? Or we can go back and try and find the abbot's teeth.
Awkward. How about the abbot's quarters? Sound good?
Yeah, I don't think the teeth are going anywhere. So let's go somewhere else right now.
I'm just afraid all those animals are going to come alive.
Yeah.
Once bitten, twice afraid, right? I don't know.
Yeah, once bitten with human teeth. And
So there's the abbot's quarters, the looks like an overgrown garden, the graveyard, and the ruined chapel.
I know what we'll find in the graveyard, but let's go look in the abbot's quarters.
all right.
Okay.
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
Abbot's quarters. So these quarters look a lot more luxurious than your typical monk's cell for sure. Let's see, there's a separate parlor, there's a study, a bedroom with its own privy. The rooms are mostly semi-intact, but it has been ruined and ransacked several times. The remaining furniture, an old poster bed and some chairs have been smashed. There's an old ruined bookshelf in the study. Let's see. Yeah, that's all you can really see in here.
Okay. I just want to read some of those titles. Anything jump out at me?
They're mostly books of ecclesiastical history.
Okay.
So the history of the Abbey and some books on theology, stuff that an abbot would read. But they're molding to pieces. These things have been here for a long time. And the roof's fallen in, so they're soaked with rain.
Can we offer those books to the Scrike?
I was thinking that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
All right, let's grab a couple handfuls of books.
Okay. Okay.
Take them back to the Scrike.
Stack.
Be like, we can't find any teeth, but we got this shit.
Do we want to look around or go back right away?
I mean, we can look around.
We'll set our books
Okay.
by the door and grab them on the way out.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay. Are we in like the parlor or the study?
What are you guys doing?
Ew.
Can,
Which room are we in?
all right, Ben, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's check out the parlor then.
The parlor, again, looking through these rooms, it's smashed furniture full of dust and
And it's just the
fallen
parlor
roof
and
tiles.
study then?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to look in the privy.
Looks like it led down to a sewage system, possibly some sort of cistern, but it's, again, broken in.
Okay.
And no drawers in the bedroom that we could look through
The interesting
or
stuff
look
in here,
under.
the interesting stuff in here has been ransacked.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Let's take those. Let's take the books back and offer them to the Scrike. Maybe he'll accept those for a question or two.
Okay. Let's do that.
All right.
Yeah, we'll take a couple of handfuls of books.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll
Let's
take
see.
I got some.
Interesting. Okay.
The Rule of Saint Clewd.
The Rule of St. Clewd. Yeah, let's say you find that. Everybody has one. The Scribe does kind of perk up as you bring the stuff in and kind of like flips through the books to see what they are. Most of the pages are kind of destroyed though. What are these?
Books of history. We couldn't find any teeth, but you know, these might tide you over.
We thought of you. You know.
Oh, how kind, it says. It kind of flips through the rule of St. Clewd. He's like, nope, throws that away. And in fact, he seems incredibly adverse to it. Like he doesn't want to touch it. He finds one of the books of ecclesiastical history, though, and he kind of flips through and he finds like some of the really old pages. He's like, and he kind of rips those out and scarfs them down.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of licks his lips. Nah, not much sustenance to this, but I really need those teeth. But thank you for thinking of me.
Mm-hmm. Can you tell us anything about the monastery here as we go look for the teeth and maybe anything else?
One question.
It might be trickier to find things.
One
so
question?
there must be something more.
Okay,
One
so what should we
question.
ask as a question?
Shoot. Something should be. It should probably be something about the cults that settled here, right? Did they ever leave, or I don't know, something about them.
Trevor?
Remember, they're called Droon.
The Drew is a wizard cult, right?
Yeah.
Just ask if he knows about the Droon. Get him talking, maybe. I don't know.
All right. Shall we ask, what can you tell us about the Droon?
You're the con artist. I'm sure you can wheedle this one.
Trevor, what do you think?
Yeah, that's a good path to take. Let's try that.
All right.
Yeah, he says that you haven't heard of the Droon. Everyone in Dolmenwood knows about the Droon. There's a cult of human sorcerers who lived in this area, and he says that the reason why they really like this place, they were attracted to it even when this place was populated, and the reason they liked it is that it lies at a very auspicious point, the intersection of the Lam ley line and and a creek that runs underneath the hill intersect right here.
So they must have attacked it. It's so attractive. They must have coveted it for a long time.
Yeah.
Rats. I was hoping to continue this conversation.
Oh, well.
He laughs and says, only one question.
All right. There's a creek under the hill.
Running under the hill. Yeah, I mean, you know this from basic maps that the Groaning Loch is to the north east, and there's a stream running out of it that does go through this hill down to Longmere Lake, which you came up.
Okay.
So apparently ley line plus water equals something good?
Yeah.
That's kind of weird.
Auspicious magical position.
Auspicious.
Oh, so we know that there's an underground place, and so far we haven't seen any stairs or hatches. We could check the church, because I doubt we'll find a way down in the graveyard.
Yeah, let's try the
But
church.
there's a thought.
Well, we can go through the privy leads down there. I mean, as disagreeable as it sounds.
Oh, I thought it ended in a cistern, just a
Yeah,
single.
that's a dead end. There's nothing down there.
And we don't have a rope, dear. Remember?
Right.
Oh, yeah.
We could check out the church, and then possibly, if there's a creek that runs under the hill, find where the creek emerges from the hill and go through that entryway if it's big enough.
Yeah, that's
if the church is a
plan
bust.
B. Okay.
All right, let's check the church.
All right.
Get me to the church on time.
You guys have been here for a while, so I'm going to roll and see if anything shows up. Ooh, that's interesting. All right.
What does that mean?
That is the worst.
So you guys are heading over towards the church, and you hear the calling of crows from the bell tower, and you see a flock of these crows, a large flock, just sort of burst from the top of the bell tower, and like form into this coherent shape.
Shoot.
And it flies around and is trying to circle the area.
We should probably stay out of sight.
Let's get
Yeah,
inside,
Let's get inside the church as soon as possible.
Yeah.
As you duck inside the church, the thing like descends on the graveyard, and it seems to just like vanish out of sight into the graveyard.
Ooh.
What?
This ain't over yet.
That's insane. Okay.
Oh, but that means the tower's empty.
The graveyard is really close to the bell tower.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
the kids could probably scream. Let's check out the church
Yeah.
first.
Okay,
Kids are good
we're
at
the church. Screaming
All right. Let's see. Inside the ruined chapel. So yeah, it's again a ruined chapel. The ceiling has collapsed, mostly just the walls that are still standing. The roof seems to have been destroyed a long time ago, as in a great explosion, because there are pieces of roof and fragments all around the church on the outside of it.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
There's an unnerving metallic wheezing sound emanating from within the chapel. You can't really tell where it's coming from. It seems to come from the back of the chapel.
Shoot, another organ.
The interior is overgrown with vines and plants. Fungi are everywhere. There's a number of tapestries and banners that are mostly all worn out. There's a main altar in the chancel. Shows more recent signs of use. There's stumps of candles and wilted flowers on it. And the walls have mosaics. The left wall has 3 mosaics, the right wall is 3, and there's 1 behind the altar.
Where do we hear the metallic wheezy sound from?
It looks like it's coming from the back of the church up where the big organ is, or what's left of the organ.
Mm.
You know what? Before we do anything else, I want one of those tapestries. Is there one that's I can carry? Because I want to just like rip it down and put it in my backpack.
Sure, you can take one.
Okay.
You got
Yeah.
one.
Okay. Sweet.
And the last thing is from each transept, there is a stone spiral staircase going down.
Going down.
Yeah.
Wait, how many transepts are there?
What is a transept?
Let me Google that again. The book says transept. I used to know what this was. It's like a church architecture thing. Transept. In a cross-shaped church, either of the 2 parts forming the arms of the cross shape. So
there's
Oh,
Okay.
so
2 parts
bigger
going
than
on.
an elk.
Yeah, so the 2 bits going right and left on the cross shape.
What are the mosaics of? Can we observe what their scenes were showing?
Absolutely. You can notice the mosaics behind the vegetation. They seem to be tableaus of the life and times of Saint Clewd. I assume you guys aren't terribly religiously educated, but you do recognize Saint Clewd, who's a fairly famous saint. There's there's extremely detailed descriptions of what each of them look like, but it's up to you.
yeah.
I mean, if that's not story essential, then
They're fun, but like
I mean,
they're
we're a bunch of thugs anyway. So
so there's 2 spiral staircases going down.
1 at the end of each transept. Yeah,
Okay.
and something in the back of the church.
and there is
I'm-
an especially large and interesting looking mosaic behind the altar at the front of the church.
Okay, let's go check out that mosaic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the final big one that's like the centerpiece is Saint Clewd. He looks like a very old man with a long white beard and a halo, once set with gemstones but are now long removed around his head. The mosaic depicts him in a stone circle, like a Stonehenge type thing, in Dolmenwood. His white robe stained with blood as he attempts to pull himself off the ground. To the right of him, a black unicorn lies dead.
Oh, interesting. I want to feel the mosaic for any sort of crumbling areas or loose stones or anything behind the altar there.
Sure. One other thing is that there is like a little inscription at the bottom. It just reads, "Of evil vanquished."
Of evil but vanquished.
Yeah.
All right.
So the unicorn is evil?
A black unicorn,
Black unicorn.
which he appears to have slain inside a stone circle.
Okay.
Do I know anything about the lore of St. Clewd or this Stonehenge thing?
Not in particular. You are foreigners to these parts, but it does look like
okay.
this was his defining act of some kind.
Okay.
Since you are poking around on the mosaic, you do realize that St. Clewd's hand has a ruby ring on it, and it looks like the ruby might be real.
I would like to take out that nice dagger that I stole from the girl and try and pry that ruby off.
Yeah, it pops out. There's a small little hole behind it. You now have a ruby.
So when you say a little hole, do you mean a hole going
There's
into
a
the wall or
reason
just a
it's
little?
Going into the wall.
Sure.
Okay. Do we have anything?
Hmm.
Shoot, I do not want to put my eye up to that hole.
I have a hand drill, but if it's already a hole, I can.
Well, we should
make
just
another
widen the hole. That's what we should do. Get out.
We could try.
Talk to the walking Home Depot there. Let's just go to town.
We've got spikes, hacksaw, drill. What does Home Depot have?
Melissa?
Yeah, I think. Looks like we lost Melissa again.
All right.
A hand drill will work fine. You can use it to sort of chip away at the stone around it.
Okay.
I'll put it.
Just yeah. As you work your way around
I
it,
guess
it
it goes
widens
this
out a
way,
bit.
doesn't it?
Right.
Yeah.
And you realize that you've widened it out, and there's a small object in there which you can pull out. And it looks like a little cylinder, a little metal cylinder with little teeth like a key around the outside of it. Clearly, it's meant to be inserted into something.
It's his relics.
Teeth like gear teeth or
Like you're like human teeth.
Damn it.
I know, right?
machine
it-
teeth. Okay.
It's like some sort of locking mechanism or unlocking mechanism.
Okay. Well, we should definitely take that.
All right.
So
Yeah,
some
let's
kind
get
of
that
gear key. So let's scope out one of those staircases. Do we want to go sinister or
Dexterous.
dexterous?
Definitely sinister.
Sinister.
What did we find? Sorry, I cut out. In the wall
A key
We found a
with
key.
gear teeth on it.
with teeth on it?
Gear teeth, so not human teeth.
Ear teeth. Oh, phew.
It's
Okay.
Metal
think of it like a key. It's basically a type of key.
Okay. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet.
All right,
Oh.
let's check out the the sinister staircase.
All right. That's going to take you. Okay. So it's a spiral staircase going down, down, down. It ends with what looks like a stone door that is straight ahead of you, like flush with the wall.
Okay. Any door? I mean, any handles or any keyholes or anything?
No door handles or keyholes.
Okay. I would like to try and sort of push the door open a little bit.
You put your weight against it, and like a little bit of dust falls from the top of it. It's clear that you shifted it slightly, but you're going to need a lot of force to really shift this thing.
Okay, we're all gonna have to get down there and push.
All right.
Are the three of us enough?
You up for that, Trevor?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, let's do it.
Okay. Which of you has the highest strength?
I have +2.
I have a 0.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So you're all working together. So let's have Trevor roll his strength with advantage. So roll 3 dice and take the top 2.
Oh, 3?
Yeah.
I'll just re-roll the low one. How about that? Does that work?
Now roll 3 and just take the top 2.
Okay. Let me grab the third one. Our 2 is 12.
Well, okay, that's definitely more than enough. With enough heaving, you push the stone door in, and it finally creaks open with enough force. There's clearly a barricade built up behind it, but you kind of shove it out of the way, and you find yourself what looks to be in a large crypt area. Let me just get out. Here it is. Okay. You know what? I am prepared for this situation. Check over in the chat. I'm going to give you guys a link to what you see.
Uh-oh.
Cool.
Okay.
Awesome.
So you have entered through
Whoa.
the bottom right door, the one next to all the little sarcophagi.
Oh, interesting.
That's where you
Oh.
pop in. So you enter. There's all of
Oh,
these
shoot.
sarcophaguses all around you, And then the rest of it is just what you see after poking your head in.
Okay.
And there's a couple open ones. Shoot. Okay.
So, okay.
Let's see. So something that you notice right away. Here we go. Yeah, so it's a large undercroft area. Ceilings are about 15 feet high. You can see there's big pillars holding it up. This is where they would clearly bury the important monks. So you got abbots and sub-priors and stuff buried down here. And one thing you notice is in that big font area where it says number 2,
Yeah.
there is what looks like this swirling maelstrom of chaotic energy above the pool.
Above the pool.
Just like swirling and crackling, and you get like brief glimpses of other universes through it, and then it'll like vanish and then reappear again. Just like flickering in and out of existence.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
So no other figures though that we can see.
Not immediately visible, no.
Okay. What's our objective down here, guys? What are we even trying to do?
Well, we were looking for the creek, right? I
Yeah.
see water.
So we probably have found the creek.
And that
And the
maelstrom.
water flow is flowing out of that wall into that font area and then down the room.
Yeah.
From 2 to 1?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess it's not flowing up that waterfall. That would make sense. That'd be something to
Safe bet.
note. Yeah.
All right. Well, what do we want to check out here? So there's a.
Okay. Well,
Let's go.
we should probably walk in.
Melissa, there are 2 of you on my screen. You have duplicated yourself.
How is that possible?
Whoa. Yeah, I see it.
Oh.
Wait, now there's one of you.
Oh, all right.
You killed your
Well,
clone.
I mean, shall we just go check out the coolest thing? I mean,
Yeah.
the big shiny.
Why waste time with anything else if there's other universes to be seen?
As soon as you
Excuse me.
walk
Hi.
past,
You're sounding weird. I think my computer barely held it.
yeah, we lost you again, Melissa. You're in the robot well.
Glimpses of other universes.
Other Melissas trying to sign on.
Let me just make sure there's nothing else super important in here. Yeah, all the tombs in the room are empty. That's one thing to point out.
Okay.
And as soon as you enter the room, you do see 3 shapes. It looks like 3 humanoid shapes, emaciated, step out from behind pillars and begin advancing on you. They are all dressed in what looks like Abbott's robes,
Oh.
but they are incredibly shriveled like mummies.
Okay. I'm gonna pull out my crossbow and load it.
All right, we're rolling initiative.
Did you say the tombs were empty?
The actual sarcophagi, yeah, in the room appear to be cracked open and empty.
Okay.
So,
Initiative is 1d6?
yeah, Trevor, why don't you roll it for your team?
Just 1?
Yeah.
Okay. 6.
All right, you guys are going first. What do you want to do?
What do we want to do? Do we want to try and take these guys?
What did we see?
2, like, basically
There's 3
shriveled.
mummified monks.
Oh, 3?
Yeah.
I think it was 3, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
And where are they?
They're coming out from behind the pillars in front of us.
Shoot. Did we try talking? Or they're probably gonna eat us.
We had to roll initiative.
Okay,
I pulled out a crossbow and it just
They're
started.
advancing right on you.
I've
They're
got a
all,
recurve bow, so I can shoot.
Yeah. I'll shoot my bow.
I'll shoot
you
too.
you guys all have bows? That's great.
Yeah,
I
this
don't.
is sweet. One apiece.
Trevor, what are you going to do then?
I'm going to charge with my shield up and my axe in my hand.
Nice.
Okay. All
I'm
right.
going to meet
Let's-
them.
Right.
Let's take care of the shooting first. So, Gabe, do you want to shoot first?
Yeah. 2D adding attack bonus. All All right, that's gonna be a 4 before I add anything, but then I don't think my character has any attack bonuses, so just a 4.
All right. Yeah, so that doesn't hit him.
Okay.
It whizzes right over his shoulder. He doesn't even flinch and keeps walking. Melissa, do you want to shoot?
Yeah, I totally do. I've got a 4-2, and I have no attack bonus. Sorry, guys.
They laugh at
That's
you
lame.
in their horrible mummified voices. As Trevor
I'm
barrels
running
into them.
headlong towards 3 undamaged mummies. Great.
Don't worry, man. We got your back.
All right.
We're right here behind you.
I'm going for the one in the middle, I
All
guess.
right. Okay.
11 plus 2. So, what is that? 13. I teach math. Yeah.
Wow.
Teach
Okay.
the
So yeah.
mummies math.
I teach them math aggressively.
Describe how you destroy this guy.
Are they close to the pillars?
Yeah, they just sort of emerged from the pillar. You totally.
So I'm gonna
kill him.
I'm gonna line back him into the pillar with my shield and then split his head open with my axe.
All right. Yeah, his horrible desiccated head splits open and dust falls out as you cleave his head in two. He falls to the ground with a clang. He has a big gold crucifix around his neck that he was buried with. So he's a goner.
Awesome.
It's their turn. 2 guys left. These guys do not make morale rolls. They are whites essentially.
Dang.
Yeah.
So they close the distance between Gabe and Melissa. One of them just tries to. Does he have any weapons? No. He just tries to suck your soul out.
Oh,
Oh,
He just
I
goes.
gave that away a long
Someone
time
called that
ago.
a weapon.
he goes for Gabe and just like tries to like grab his head with like his bony hand. What's your armor, Gabe?
A kiss of death.
My armor is I have a +1 to it, so it's what, 7?
7. All right. Boom. Yeah, he hits you.
Mm-hmm.
He rolled a
wait,
12.
did you have a shield and light armor, Gabe?
No, I have just light armor.
Oh, okay. All right.
Let's see. So he does energy drain. So he drains 2 of your maximum hit points. Your maximum health goes down by 2.
Oh, okay.
Ouch.
Okay.
So you should be down to 2 hit points and 2 maximum. And he goes for Melissa. The other one goes for Melissa.
Okay.
What's your armor, Melissa?
It looks like it's a 6, and I have light armor and a shield. So
Yeah,
plus
but
and plus.
you're using a bow, so you can't be holding a
Oh,
shield.
do I have time to like? Okay,
No.
I guess not.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, he hits you as well, but he didn't roll a 12, so he only drains 1 of your maximum hit points.
Okay.
So you feel like the life force being pulled out of you as your body becomes weaker.
Ugh. Okay.
And let's re-roll initiative again. Trevor, you want to roll again?
4.
All right, they go again. They got initiative
Dang
this
it.
round.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Uh-oh.
So they continue to try and pull Melissa and Gabe's soul out of their bodies. The first one, Gabe manages to dodge it,
Okay.
pulls away from its hand, and Melissa, ooh, barely. You survive as well. They managed to not drain your soul this round. It's your guys' turn.
Okay. I'm gonna drop my bow and pull my short
Okay.
sword.
Okay.
Okay. And you pull out your shield as well?
Yeah. I mean, well, can I just pull the sword and just attack this turn? But if I guess I'm asking, what can I draw and still attack?
The way I usually run it is that if the stuff is on you, like if your sword is like on your belt and your shield is like on your back, then you can just get them out for free.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Then I'll just.
If it's stuff's in your back, if stuff's like in your inventory, then it would take a whole round to dig it out.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I'll draw my sword and shield and try and hack at one of them.
Okay, go for it.
That's a 7.
All right, so that does 1 damage to it.
All right.
You slice away at several fingers. And Melissa, what are you doing? Lost Melissa. Trevor, what are you doing?
She's gone. Oh, I'll go. Yeah, I guess I better help my buddies. I'll run back up the row of coffins and attack the one near Melissa.
Okay.
So he's facing away from me. Does that help me at all? No,
Yeah.
it doesn't because I rolled 2 1s.
Yeah, I wouldn't help you.
I didn't do anything.
Yeah, you fall on your face. You try and pull your sword out. Melissa, you back?
Yeah, I'm back.
All right, Trevor's teaming up on the zombie attacking you. Do you want to try and hit it as well?
Sure. Can I pull out my short sword and my shield now?
Yeah.
And still hit it?
Yep.
Let's do that. Do I need to roll double?
Yep. And then add attack bonus if any.
No, I don't have any attack bonus. Rats, I rolled another 4. Okay. Stupid.
All right.
Whatever.
End of this round. Now, if the two of you are attacking the same thing, then normally I would give you advantage just because you're teaming up on it. But Trevor rolled 2 1s, so he kind of fell on his face, so no advantage for anybody.
All right.
No.
It's
Shoot.
uneven crypt ground.
Yeah.
Trevor, roll again for initiative.
5.
All right. We're tied. Roll again. I got a 1.
Yay.
2.
All right, you guys go. Go again.
All right. Well, I'll attack mine again.
All right.
And that's a 3, so.
Yep. Melissa?
Okay. I've got another 4. I gotta check these dice, man. They're loaded.
Guys.
Trevor, go.
I know.
Can I get up and attack in the same turn?
I mean, your turn. You can
I'll
move
get
and
to
attack. So can be your move.
I'll get up and I'll attack the guy. 7.
7.
Oh, no, 6, sorry. 6.
6. Nope, not enough. Boy, you guys.
Dang.
Wait, not even with your attack bonuses? I thought that was your strength.
I just have +1
Because you're
attack.
the. Oh.
Yeah, I'm still
Okay.
level 1 though.
Oh.
You guys are all weak.
Smudge.
Weak.
Yes.
Yes, we are. Weak and uncoordinated.
One goes for, Gabe blocks that one. And the other one is still going for Melissa. Melissa loses another permanent hit point.
Okay.
You can see like the veins
So my
standing out
health
on her,
is-
like on her body as like she's getting pale as like her life force is being
Yeah,
pulled
yeah.
out.
This is bad.
All right.
Okay.
And let's go for initiative
really bad.
again. We got a 3.
4.
You guys
Nice.
go again.
All right. I'm attacking once more.
Right.
5.
Nope. You need like at least a 7 to hit things. Everyone's default armor is 6.
Yeah.
10.
Pow!
Okay.
All right, so the one Trevor hits one for 4 damage. His axe sinks into its back. It is pretty badly damaged, and because Trevor just hit it, I'm going to give Melissa advantage to hit it because it's being teamed up on. So roll 3 dice, Melissa, and hit the 2 top ones.
I rolled 3 6s, guys.
Nice.
Woo!
Nice.
It's a super critical. Yeah, describe killing it however you want. It's dead.
Inner rage monster comes out and straight down the middle, top to bottom.
Cloven.
There we go. Cloven. The old-fashioned way.
All right, the last guy goes and tries to continue to attack Gabe,
Mm-hmm.
and he fails again.
All right.
All right, I'll just say you guys can all go. Just go for it.
Yeah. I'll swing at him again. I'll get a. I'll miss.
All right, Melissa.
Okay. I got an 11, finally.
Boom.
Okay.
All right, that's 11. All right, so it is down. Yeah, actually that kills it.
Down for the count.
Nice. Down for the kill. So Jasper has been just like flailing, horribly with his sword as this thing like latches onto his head, sucking his life out. But they are
He
all
blocked some of the attacks, though.
He blocks some of them.
Yeah. That's like when you hold a kid like at arm's length by their head, you know, they just swing at you.
Okay, so yeah, these guys crumble to the ground. You do notice that they are all wearing heavy gold crosses, as befits abbots that were buried.
All right.
What else do you guys want to do in here? That looks like the immediate threat has been taken care of.
Let us take those gold crosses and make them our own.
I'm gonna wear it around my neck.
All right. You estimate that they are worth about 300 gold each.
Good grief.
Nice.
Hey,
All right.
Yeah. Kill an abbot.
very nice.
All right. Let's go take a look at the pond of universes, or the pool of many universes there.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's go.
It looks like there's statues or
Statues? Sorry.
it looks
in
like
the
there's
pic-
statues around it from this picture.
Yeah, they're just like little angels and stuff.
Oh yeah, little weeping angels, right?
No,
They're all-
unfortunately not. Hold on, let me
Okay.
see. What happens when you get close to that thing? Bum, bum. Yeah, so the pools is full of little cherubs and gargoyles, which are now animated and are splashing and playing in the water, but appear not to be threatening.
Oh, they've been animated this whole time. Is that the idea?
Yeah, they've just been sort of like sitting in the pool.
Okay. It's not like they come to life as we approach them.
No, they've always been there.
Okay.
The little pool that the waterfall is flowing down into at the base,
Yeah.
looking down into it, you see that there are 12 corpses at the bottom of the pool, moving slightly as their limbs are wafted by the water currents. They look like they are like a military party of some kind. A lot of them are wearing armor.
Are they fresh corpses or are they that's like old?
They look like they've been dead for a little while, but they do not appear to have rotted at all. They're just kind of swollen and violet hued.
Is the armor
Ugh.
better than like the armor we'd be wearing?
Let's see.
Didn't help them.
No, they're mostly wearing light armor. None of them are wearing heavy
Okay.
armor. One of them does have a really nice helmet, though.
All right. I want to use my fishing net and fish the helmet out.
Okay. Pull the helmet out of the water, and it appears to be emblazoned with the cross of Saint Gondu.
Gandhi.
Gondu.
Gondu.
Well, it's spelled Gondyw, so however you say that.
Gondieu.
Gondu? It's like Welsh or something? I don't know.
Okay. There's probably some interesting teeth there, not to be gross or anything.
Oh, to like give to the scrike?
It's an idea.
Like,
I mean, it's an icky
Can I-
idea.
maybe? See?
Are they like battle damaged?
Okay,
Were they
well-
attacked and killed? Or did they drown?
The
Is
cause
the-
of their death is not immediately clear. They don't seem to have any wounds on them.
Interesting.
Well, they could have drowned, certainly.
Certainly, yeah.
Yeah. Well, why would 12 of them jump in?
Maybe they just washed
One
it.
after the other, trying to.
Oh, I bet you they went and jumped into the universes and then died and then were just washed down there into the pool. Like, so
Yeah,
we're
that's a good theory.
right? So they were probably killed there and just swept down.
Could be.
Mhm.
Do you guys want to climb the steps to the upper area?
What are we looking for again? We're looking for
Wait,
this
so-
kid. We're looking
Right.
for a treasure that was like locked and sealed away by an abbot, right?
Mhm.
That was one of our
rumor you heard.
rumors?
Yeah.
And we're also looking for this Abbott's teeth.
What's all this stuff to the north here? There's like booths and I don't know, it looks like a skate park almost. What is this?
Oh.
I'm back.
Yeah, that looks like there's some really large, fancy mausoleums or fancy sarcophagi.
Okay.
Basically, yeah.
And that door opposite, we can assume, is the other wing of the cross.
Right. Going back to the surface.
Okay,
Does
can
it
we
have a
check out?
barricade in front of it?
There is a barricade
I mean-
in front of the other door. Yeah.
Dude, somebody inside was trying to keep somebody outside from getting in.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
What about the far pool? The pool at the far end, close to 1. So like, there's the pool with the worlds. There's the pool with the bodies, and then at the far end of the stream, what's in that big square pool?
The water seems to flow into there and then just kind of branch off in 3 directions.
Okay.
The shapes.
And so it looks like to the north and south there are openings. Is that right?
Yes.
Right
Yeah.
off of the. But then.
And then going west, there's like a grate blocking the flow of water. Or the water's flowing through it, but it'd be hard for you to get through.
Okay.
And there's also like a door on either side of that grate you can see that have been
Yes.
nailed shut.
Nailed shut. Well, what do we want to do? Do we want to mess around with this ball of universes or keep exploring? Or some other
Seems
thing?
beyond us right now.
Mm-hmm.
I touch it. I really don't want to touch it, but
You sure?
yeah, pretty sure.
Let's go check out this door down here to the right of the stairs that does not appear barricaded.
Okay. Let's see. That is. Okay. So that door opens right up, and you find yourself in a small room. It's maybe, I don't know, 20 feet by 20 feet.
Mhm.
It's an uneven room of rough-hewed stone. It's lined with hundreds of skulls on shelves, on all around you.
With teeth?
Yeah, they do have teeth. They are all chattering incessantly and talking and making a
Wait.
maddening cacophony.
What?
Now all the skulls are animated, like babbling and chatting and shouting at each other.
What are they shouting about?
Just seems like random nonsense about their lives.
Oh.
It looks like some really creepy stuff happening in this room is that it looks like veins and flesh are starting to grow on the shelves, connecting back up to the skulls, as if something is trying to regenerate them.
Okay, is there anything in the center of the room? Are those veins leading to somewhere?
No, they're all just kind of growing out of the walls, looks like.
I say hello. Greetings. Dead Abbott.
Take me to your leader.
The skulls just like shout obscenities at you and turn back to each other.
Hmm.
All right, friendly.
Well, that's interesting. What is it? What's being built? Like, what's being made? What's growing there?
it's like, yeah, what in the world?
Let's do we want to go check out the other open entryways down at the sort of far southwest of the map?
Sure.
By the square pool? Yeah, let's
Yeah.
check that out.
Okay.
Let's leave this door closed.
Let's never think of it again.
Just pretend we didn't see anything.
Yeah, so you guys have been here for a little while, so I'm going to roll and see if anything happens. Nope, nothing happens. You're okay for now.
Okay.
Whew.
Let's look at
The
yeah.
bubbling mass of energy above the pool kind of like fluctuates, but like then it restabilizes.
I'm curious what would happen if like we put something in there. Can I just take that tapestry out of my backpack and throw it onto the bubble of energy?
Where are you standing?
I don't want to get that close. I don't want to approach it any closer than I have to, but I mean, I guess I have to stand up there somewhere. Can I stand on the stairs?
You'd have to get pretty close to it to hurl a large tapestry into it.
You want to take an iron? I can throw an iron spike at it.
Hey, okay, if you got one, let's try that.
How many? I don't know how many I have. It just says iron spikes on the sheet. How many do I have, Ben?
Iron spikes, let's say a dozen.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll take one of those and throw it kind of like a...
Dart.
Why not?
All right. Yeah, it's not so hard to hit. It's a fairly large dimensional rift. So you hurl your iron spike, it hits the thing, and it just goes vroom, and just vanishes into thin air. Meanwhile, the whole thing shudders and expands, and something steps through.
Oh,
my
no!
Oh my gosh! Oh no!
It's an aquatic salamander-shaped monstrosity formed of webs, nodules, and crests of vibrant fungal matter.
Oh, that's the worst kind of matter.
It just sort of lurches through, flops into the pool, and then crawls out of the pool and starts heading down the stairs towards you.
Hello.
How big is
Rough
it?
trip.
It is slightly larger than a man.
How fast does it move on land?
Let's see. Compared to a normal human, it has a movement speed here, but I forget. This is all written in old D&D, so I forget what the rules for that work. So it's 120 feet or 40 feet per round, so slightly faster than a person, I think.
Oh.
Assuming that humans are normally 30 per round.
Yeah. Shucks. We should just. I'm gonna try and entangle it in my net. I'm gonna try and.
It's getting a lot of use.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So I'll give you guys one chance to make a plan before we roll initiative or whatever. So Gabe's gonna try and throw a net at it. Trevor, what are you gonna do?
I'll be ready to hack at it because that's my thing. I'm a hacker. I mean, I'm not a hacker.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll attack it.
Okay. All right.
So what are you gonna do?
Gee. Well.
We couldn't try and entangle it in the net and then just drag it back and chuck it back into the rift.
How high off the ground is the rift?
It's floating, I guess, about 5 feet in the air above the upper
shoot.
pool.
Of
That's
course,
not gonna work.
when we threw an iron spike at it, this thing came out. What's going to happen when we throw this thing at it?
The iron spike will come back out.
That's optimistic at best.
And they weren't even related. It was like metal and water, so there's no correlation between these things that I can
Disturb the
see.
vortex.
Yeah,
I know,
I
yeah.
think we should just deal with this
We
thing.
could also just run. I mean,
No,
That is always an
no.
option.
I have no desire to fight a giant salamander.
Okay,
It's
I'm gonna shoot it
faster
from
than-
afar.
yeah.
Can I do that? Take my bow again, and then like just stay back and shoot it.
Sure. All right. If you guys are gonna fight it, let's roll for initiative.
Ooh.
So I got
mean,
a
if-
5. What are you guys doing?
All right.
Trevor, you want to roll?
Let Gabe roll.
Gabe
No,
roll.
let Gabe roll.
Okay. 4.
All right.
This thing
I
goes
should've
first.
Do I get to add any kind of dexterity or anything to
No,
initiative?
it's pure random.
Just pure
Uh,
random.
Okay.
You
All
know,
right.
Initiative is dangerous.
All right. Well, I'm
Um,
gonna shoot because I'm furthest away. I've got a.
It
5
won
and
initiative, so
2.
it's gonna go first because it won
Okay.
initiative.
Oh, it's gonna go first. Okay, got
Yeah,
it.
it won initiative. So Trevor said he was charging towards it, so this is gonna go for him first because
Yeah.
Trevor's the obvious threat. Let's see. Okay, so it opens its mouth and 3 lashing tendrils spurt out from its mouth and just try and swipe at him. Let's
That's
see.
horrible.
So
Let's just
gonna make-
leave this. Let's leave this thing.
What's your armor, Trevor?
My arm, that is 8.
8. First one misses. Second one misses.
3 attacks.
Gee.
Third one misses. Oh my
Oh.
gosh.
Okay,
Oh.
it's got 3 attacks a turn. Let's run like hell.
Yeah, that was it was lucky that I didn't get.
I say we
Yeah.
run to the far southwest and then take the north passage.
Wait, I'm confused. Was this like the other staircase, or?
This is right around the pool area up there.
Oh, okay.
Because
I'm game.
the dimensional rift is right above 2, so I assumed you were fighting it kind of at the bottom of the stairs there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's run. I don't want to face that again.
Yep.
All right. It continues to lumber towards you. If you guys just like book it down towards the one area.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So you guys are running in that direction. At the end of round 1, it is faster than you.
Shoot.
Okay.
So this thing has the speed of, like it gets on all fours and just starts charging at you. This grotesque fungal thing.
Ugh.
Where's the sanitizer when you need it?
I'll give you guys one more round. After one round, it's going to catch you.
Ooh, woof. Okay.
What do you plan?
Let's try and I'm gonna try and net it again, and then we can try and maybe run while it's getting out of the net. How's that?
That's a good idea.
Sounds
Okay.
good.
Work.
Okay.
So
Let's have Trevor make a contested dexterity roll against it. See if he can trap this thing.
Wait,
Okay.
oh, wait. Before we do that, Gabe, what's your dexterity?
my dexterity is +2.
Ooh, okay. Because I leveled up last time, I have a +3. Can I use my tapestry for the same thing as your net? And
You
then
can throw
I
a
use my
tapestry on it.
dexterity.
Tapestry is not going to really entangle it. I mean, it's just like a rotting blanket, basically.
Yeah.
I could put glue on it.
You could. That would take you more than a few seconds.
Yeah.
Ah, dang it. Okay, never mind.
All right. I say we just. I mean, let's hand the net to the person with the most dexterity and let them
Okay.
try and tangle
All
it.
All right. So as it charges down the room towards you, Gabe chucks his net to Melissa, who throws it at the thing. Let's see what this thing gets. I got a total of 7. What do you get, Melissa?
I rolled a 7 plus a 3, so 10.
The net wraps around it and it is entangled, at least for now. It is thrashing
Yay!
around, trying to get out. Its tongues are licking around, and you see little acid burns starting to burn through the rope.
Okay. Yeah. Let's
Ooh.
take this time to get the hell away.
All right. Put on your sneakers, kids. It's time to run.
All right, where are you guys going?
It's the
The square pool.
square pool, and then to the north or south.
We haven't explored either of these, have we?
No.
The doors looking ahead are, on the map, they look barricaded from the inside.
Well, there's 2 doors and there's 2 archways,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so we
Oh,
could take
yeah,
an
okay.
archway if we just
by the
wanted
way,
to run.
who got the helmet? Gabe, did you get the helmet?
Yeah, I got the helmet.
Are you wearing it?
Yeah.
It gives you +1 armor. Normally helmets don't, but this is a special helmet. So.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe you can bash your head against the door.
Yeah, I say we run. I mean, north or south, but I say we just go through there.
Through an
Yeah.
arch.
Yeah.
Okay. Shoot, nobody wants to say it. Let's go north.
Let's go north.
All right, go
We're all
north.
dead anyway.
Let's see. All right, check the chat window. Here's what you see.
Oh.
Okay. Interesting.
Where did we
I-
come in? On the right?
Yeah, I guess you wouldn't be able to see around that corner, but
Okay.
general idea.
Is that
Okay.
a door to at the north of the thing there?
Yes, that is a big double door.
Okay.
How
And
deep
that,
is the water?
The water down there, it's like knee deep. You can wade through it.
Okay.
So as you walk along, there's these 2 alcoves on the right side. And then it goes down some steps. And then, yeah, there's the door there, and then it kind of turns left.
Okay, let's take that door.
Let's see. So these are 2 great monoliths of black marble. There are no handles, locks, or opening mechanisms visible.
Do they respond to just being pushed open at all?
They seem very, very solid. I mean, if brute force could knock these down, you would need a lot of brute force.
Okay. Let's go check out this. Check out the water to the left.
Are those like vines hanging by the water wheel?
Those are chains.
Yeah.
Chains. Chains go somewhere. What's in the ceiling above them?
They certainly go up into the ceiling. The water wheel is seems to be attached to this mechanism, or it used to be. The water wheel is now in very bad repair. It's broken down, but it's clearly a mechanism for turning something. As you poke your head into this room, you do hear voices. It sounds like 7 voices that are all very different, whispering to each other from the darkness at the back of behind the wheel.
What? Are there more spells? Is there anything we could do to barricade the archway? Anything we could use to barricade the archway? I see like floating junk or anything.
Which archway do you mean?
The archway that we
That we
used
came
to
in?
enter into the room.
Down at the bottom. You would need a lot of junk. I mean, maybe you could
Not a
pull
lot of
some-
junk. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's
You
try
know,
just
I would
turning
love to see the salamander disturb those voices. Is there a way we can just discreetly stand out of the way and let him find them?
Oh, I don't know.
Like,
okay.
I mean,
Oh.
there's those alcoves with water running out of them.
Let's get in the alcoves and hold your tapestry over us.
There's also that corner in the water wheel room, just off to the left as you look at the picture. Like, maybe if we're super quiet, the voices won't hear us, and we'll just like hide under the tapestry.
Yeah.
If you,
Let's.
the room's not very big. If you go into the water wheel room, whatever's in there is probably
will
going
see
to
us.
see you. Yeah.
All right. I
Okay,
say
okay,
we
okay.
hide under.
Forget that.
Hide in those
Alcoves.
alcoves and hold your tapestry up from behind.
Let's do it.
Let's see if the salamander even comes in and what he does.
That's amazing.
Okay.
I hadn't thought of that.
What do we
Okay.
do?
Okay.
Hold on a second. Let me roll
And I've
something.
got my
here.
shield underneath.
Yeah.
I put away that stupid bow since it's useless to me, apparently.
I'm
I've got
so
my
glad
shields
you
underneath
grabbed
the
that
tapestry.
tapestry now.
I
Man,
know, right?
tapestry.
Waste not. Waste not.
Yeah, after a little while of standing in here, like a minute or so goes by, you hear like the scrabbling from back in the main room stop as the thing gets itself untangled. And then it starts prowling down here, following your scent.
Good thing it's in water, right? You can't smell things through water.
Yeah,
Right?
it follows,
Right.
it follows your scent all the way down to those steps, sees that there's a big pool of water, and then starts splashing down the pool and then back into the water wheel room. You hear the shrieks of several voices from that room, and then
All right.
you hear some horrible mangling sounds. You can't really tell what's happening. You hear like these pulsing sounds with sounds like magical energy. You hear like bloody gushing sounds, but yeah,
Ooh, guys.
it's
Difficult
going
to say
on.
who's gushing whom.
It's going on. What are you guys doing?
Do we want to make a quick escape while they're doing that?
They're pretty busy. We should go.
Yeah,
Let's get out of here.
Okay.
Wouldn't want any more than we already have.
Let's take our movable wall and
Just like
just
back out.
slide
holding up the-
This is like the walking bush trope, right? You know, every stage
Basically.
production where the bush like gets up and moves.
it's just a tapestry of a bush.
Right.
Okay, back through the archway.
Do
We're
we want
done
to go
here.
back up the stairway, back into the ruined chapel, or and leave this behind, or what?
What is unexplored? The south archway, and what else?
The
there's-
doors
there's
on either
those-
side.
Those doors are well barricaded. You'd have to spend a while
Okay.
trying to break them down.
Okay.
Something that doesn't want you to get in there.
So the
so there's
archway.
There's that other open archway to the south. That's all the obvious stuff I can think of.
Okay.
In terms of, I mean, I didn't have like a really set mission objective for this thing. I mean, getting the girl would probably be one mission objective. Getting a bunch of treasure, doing whatever you want.
But we can't get rid of the girl until we can protect ourselves from mangy crows. And we still haven't figured out who's responsible for the tooth collecting.
Well, I think that's clearly Mr. Rag'n'Bones.
But we haven't seen
Who
him.
is?
I'm pretty sure we have seen him.
I think he exists in a cloud of ravens. I think he's.
Oh.
I think he is the ravens, and I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but it just seems like they were watching us. They're not regular.
We could
Ravens.
leave this behind and go try and just grab the girl and get out of here.
I think we should do that.
You
We
guys
got
are
our gold crosses.
You guys are pretty low level for this adventure, but you're surviving through ingenuity right now, which is great.
Sheer
Okay.
stupidity. you
Okay.
know,
Yeah. Let's leave this for another day and go grab the kid.
Okay.
Yeah.
okay.
All right. So yeah,
All
that door you pried open is
right.
still open, so you can climb back to the surface.
Yeah.
Yay.
So
Okay,
let's head
so
to
we're
the
back in the
graveyard.
church now, or we should take a cautious peek at the graveyard and see if the ravens
Yeah.
are there.
The ravens are
That's
gone. Yeah, it seems to have
They're gone.
left the graveyard again. Probably back to the bell tower, you would guess.
Okay.
But we could go back in without alerting them to our presence this time. Just go up to the second floor, grab the girl, come back down, and just, like, get the hell away as soon as we can.
How are you going to keep them quiet, though? There's more than one kid.
How many kids were there? 5? 3?
There's three.
3?
We could each grab a kid and keep them quiet.
By the way, as you guys were leaving the underground crypt, what did you do with the door?
I think we better close it, right?
Yeah, let's close it.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah, let's close it.
Yeah, let's close that
Yeah.
door. That's a good
All
idea.
right.
Although, I have to say, a crazy salamander would make for a great diversion if the ravens, like, needed something to worry about. Just saying. It's a little hard to
Yeah.
control. That's the problem with my ideas.
Yeah. That's tricky. We could each go try and grab one kid and take all 3 of them.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, they could belong to other rich people. We could sell
Yeah.
them back. I don't know.
Yeah. Sell
Do
them
you
back.
guys have... Hey, okay, I have a bedroll in my pack. Do you guys have anything similar
I have a bedroll.
that would make a good muffle? Right?
Yeah,
We have a
Yeah.
tapestry.
a bedroll.
We do. We have a tapestry and 2 bedrolls, so you could, like,
All right.
throw them over the kid and muffle them
Yeah,
so they can't scream.
that's
Smother 'em.
exactly right.
I mean, muffle.
All right. It's
The one
been a
who doesn't
while,
have
so
one, right?
Since you were done
I'm gonna
there
give
for
mine
a
to you.
while, I'm going to see if anything's been happening on the surface while you were gone.
Okay.
Oh, interesting. Okay. So when you climb back up to the surface and you're poking around the graveyard, you see some people walking up the hill to the monastery from the other side of the hill.
Like
Oh.
normal
And-
people?
Yeah, it looks like they're humans. They're wearing like hunting gear. They look like scavengers come to pick over the ruins, possibly.
Ooh, another good diversion.
Hide your crosses.
Yeah, they're going to be here in like 1 minute. They're climbing up the side of the hill. You can kind of see them coming.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
quick, get to the tower. We got to do this fast.
Yeah, we'll run to the tower.
Crows are going to see them.
So you're going to run over to the tower.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, you guys are inside the
Discreetly.
tower.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Peeking around the
very
side, you
quiet.
see them kind of crest the top of the hill, and they're on the other side of the hill now. So
Uh-huh.
they are poking around near the Abbott's quarters.
Yeah, good luck with that,
Okay.
guys.
Fun. So we should be sneaking up the stairs with our equipment ready. Our
Yeah, although we made
Very
friends with
quiet.
the kids already.
There are three trappers,
3 trappers. Okay.
or scavengers. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go. I mean, we made friends with the kids already. Let's go like offer them some more rations, and then while they're
Yeah,
eating,
We can do that. I got more. Hi, we came back to check on you. Are you hungry? You look like you could use a snack. Here you go.
They snatch the food away from you and start eating.
All right.
Okay, guys. We're all
Let's
gonna
get out
die.
our blankets, and I'll take the tapestry, I guess, and you guys
Sure.
use your bedrolls.
Uh-huh.
And
You just want to try and grab them all at once.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
it's a stupid idea.
Just-
We're good at it.
we're doing it. We're doing
Very
it.
They're distracted
non-suspiciously.
enough that they don't really see
Non-suspicious.
it coming. You just sort of leap on them with these blankets.
Wrap them up, and then
You gotta-
just take them downstairs as quick as we can.
All right, you pull them down the stairs, thump, 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 as the kids are like screaming and just like trying to punch their way
No, we muffled them.
out of these baskets. Yeah, I mean, you can still hear them. They're just in a blanket.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
And-
you reach the front door and you just pull them out of the tower.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, the crows explode from the top of the tower and drop down in front of you where they coalesce into the shape of a man.
Oh.
No.
How
That's
big of
new.
a man?
It's like 6 feet tall, a tall, skinny man made out of thousands of ravens. Like there's a raven for each eye. There's like
Gabe,
his
you were
hands made
right.
out of ravens, and the whole thing just like is swarming around him.
Yep.
He screams at you with the scream of 1,000 crows.
Wait, crows are afraid of. Are they afraid of fire? Are they afraid of burning things? Are they afraid of scarecrows? What are they afraid of?
They're afraid of scarecrows. Yeah.
You have a scarecrow. Have you prepared one?
That would be beautiful, but random.
I have a scarecrow in my backpack.
I have glue.
We'll glue the
I can-
crows together.
Throw it at them, but that
Oh,
wouldn't really
jeez.
do a whole lot. Okay, I'm running low on ideas.
This thing is furious. It rolls a 3 on initiative.
Okay.
Melissa, you want to roll for that?
Yeah, Melissa, roll.
All right. I got a 3 as well.
Roll again. I
I got a
6.
4.
I got a 6. It's going first.
Shoot.
Oh, no.
You
No.
hear all the kids like in chorus saying, "Mr. Rag and Bones is here to save us."
Okay, let's just take the girl that we were supposed to save and then drop the other two. I mean, and just grab
It'd be
her.
Easier to carry.
Yeah, we'll grab her. One of us can grab her and run, and then the other of us will like occupy Mr. Rag and Bones for a turn, and then keep going, and then just run as well.
Like take turns being the
Yeah.
distraction.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Guys,
So we'll sort of relay her down the hill.
He can turn into ravens, okay? I don't know who's
Okay.
going to stay behind. I'm not sure what's going to happen.
Yeah.
You do notice across the ruined area that some of the scavengers have poked their head out of the Abbott's quarters, and you can't really see what
Guys.
their expressions are, but they're watching like what's going on.
You know, I don't know what to do because, like, if we
Well,
ran towards
let's-
them,
Yeah, let's run towards them. Then they'll
They might-
either
shoot us, or they might get attacked by crows. It could be great. It would be like, guys, hey,
Well, I mean,
we
at
got
the
the
very
girl.
least,
Pretend they're
help
part
us
of us.
fight the crows.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We could pretend they're with us so the crows will go after them. I know that's horrible, but gotta do what you gotta do, right?
Spread the joy.
All right, so this thing goes first. Who is it going to attack? Let's see.
Oh,
It makes 2 attacks. Let's see. It's going to go for who's holding the girl.
I am. I'll just say I am. I'll just
Okay. I should have established that. Gabe's holding the girl. All right, so let's see. 4, 6. It makes a 9 attack at Gabe.
Good God.
What's your armor with your helmet on?
With my helmet, it is 8.
So you take 1 damage.
Yep.
Are you still alive?
I am.
Its,
I am
scars-
still alive.
its hand is made out of bird beaks, and it just like
Slaps
slashes
me.
across you.
Yeah.
And
Ugh.
the other one, he goes for Melissa to try and hold her back while he
Okay.
attacks Gabe.
all right.
What's your armor?
Sorry, what's that?
What's your armor?
My
your
armor is 6 plus 2.
8. Okay, this thing rolled.
Yeah.
This thing rolled a 14. It eviscerates
God.
you.
What?
You are dead.
Wow. I am very dead.
Um,
Bye, guys.
All right.
Your ghost can still hang around though. That's okay.
All right.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
luck.
You know what? I think it's time. I'm just gonna like take the kid out of the blanket and like use her as a shield.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Normally, Melissa, I just tell you to roll up a new character and keep going, but I think we're near the end of this one way or another. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're just about done.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see what happens. All right. So yeah, Gabe just wants to hold the girl in front of him.
Yeah. Like a shield.
Okay. Trevor, what are you doing?
I would probably run, but I know I just saw her get torn apart. I'm gonna get the boat ready, guys. I'm gonna start running.
Okay, fine. All right, I'll ditch her too and follow him.
Ditch the girl. Let's get out of here.
Let's go. I throw the kids in the direction of the, I toss the kid in the direction of the trappers.
Okay. The trappers are pretty far away. You see the trappers are booking it in the opposite direction at this point.
They're running too.
All right,
Yeah.
we'll run.
They're just
We'll
like,
run as well.
we did not sign up for this. They're just like getting out there. We thought this was just a ruined abbey. So yeah, you throw the girl and run down the hill. The man explodes again into a flock of birds, which chase you all the way back down the hill.
Mhm.
But as you guys reach the bottom of the hill, a lot of them seem to retreat and go back again.
Yeah.
Oh, you made it. All right.
We all have golden crosses at least.
You got golden crosses. You killed some stuff. You got 1 point for showing up to the game. I'll give you another point for getting some treasure.
All
so
right.
you get 2 XP.
Nice.
What do you need
Hey,
to level
good
up?
job, guys.
Do I ever get maximum hit points back through like a long rest or some kind of thing like that, or is that just permanent HP drain?
There's permanent HP drain. But as you
Okay.
level up, you do get +2 more permanent HP. So
Okay.
yeah, undead are nasty.
Yep. Cool.
I
All
mean,
right.
it's not as bad as what in the original D&D. They drain a whole level every time they touch you.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
Wow.
Level drain was the worst.
Yeah, I'll say.
I decided to not do that since you're at level 1.
Right.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah. All right.
That was interesting. You saw some of the cool stuff. There was a ton of other stuff,
Yeah.
Wait,
okay.
like what?
Sure, yeah.
but I'm interested to see what you guys found. Yeah, that the thing that you fought at the end is called the Gloam. It's a living murder of crows. They get obsessed with particular things. Like this thing became obsessed with just collecting teeth. Other ones get obsessed with other stuff. They all have particular motivations. So it looks like Lady Harrowmore is going to have to wait a bit longer to get her daughter back, if ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She came back with a large enough party of people. I mean, we've located her daughter.
It's true.
Yeah,
That's
that's
probably
worth
worth something.
Yeah, you
That's
know
probably
what?
worth something.
Yeah.
That was all you had to do, right? Find her.
Well, she wanted her back again, but now she doesn't know where he is, so that is good.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to wrap it up there then.
All right.